Okay, so right now we are in the Swiss indie era and we are with Lual Games. And today they are presenting us a new game which is Enderish. Now I forgot the name. Enderish?
Eldritch Empathy.
Eldritch Empathy, and this time it's more mainstream and not so much niche, I was told. So perhaps you can tell us a bit about it first.
Yeah, it's a Lovecraftian narrative roguelite, so there's the more mainstream part, I guess. Um, our combat is inspired by Papers, Please, though, so it's not really like reflex based, it's more puzzly. And the story is all about empathy versus violence and what you do when you meet something you don't understand, how do you act, and it doesn't just affect the thing itself but also you in turn, and we're kind of like exploring that kind of theme and topic in the story.
Awesome, thank you. So, what was the motivation to make this kind of game, and how did the thinking process about the concept start?
Well, I'm a very big fan of Lovecraft, which, we're making a Lovecraftian game, so. But the process, I think we wanted to make a game that's unique and. Oh man, I'm losing my words here.
No problem.
We wanted to make a game that's not like super preachy in like the messaging that we're doing, but like the subtext is very important for our lives in general as well, right? So how we're going about something that we're scared of. And Lovecraft is very big on the fear of the unknown, right? In his stories, it's always either you're going insane when you're facing or when you're trying to understand the things, or you're trying to kill it. Like that's the two options that you have basically. And we're trying to show that if you're maybe trying to understand the thing that you're so scared of, then then you don't have to be scared of it anymore. And that's kind of the subtext. And we always want to tell a story that has some kind of moral hidden within it, basically, that makes players think after they've played the game.
And it's about language. Yeah, the language is a big part in the game too, because I get a little bit of an inspiration is also the movie Arrival, where language is power, language shapes our perspective, language is so important for how we interact in life. So that paired with that fear of the unknown, how do you deal with something, is so shaped by being able to understand them on a mere language level. So that is part of the mechanic, learning the language and trying to use it to understand.
Now you mentioned a movie as a role model for the game concept. Is there any game alike that was the role model or a draft for what you did, or did you start it from scratch without any inspiration from a different game or genre, perhaps?
No, we definitely were inspired by Papers, Please, because that's all about keeping on top of notes and following rules and everything. And we thought that really lends itself to this mechanic of researching monsters and the language and trying to understand them. So that I think was like the basis of, and also like, well, how do we make a roguelite out of a Papers, Please kind of mechanic? And we were like, well, let's see and try out.
Okay, so how progressed is the game? When can we expect it to be out and where? What platforms?
We're looking to release for PC and Mac, of course. We're thinking about maybe like Switch port as well, but we can't promise anything yet because we're super early in development. We've started beginning of this year, full production time. I think it's like 5 to 6 months. So it's really, really early still. Maybe there's going to be a demo next year, so you can look out for that. Yeah, but it's going to take a little bit of time until we figure everything out. We're looking to release maybe in 2 years, hopefully, but
Wow.
Yeah.
So by that time it would probably be the Switch too, right? Yeah. How about the AAA consoles? I mean, PlayStation 5 and so on?
I mean, we definitely want to make it, like we definitely want to offer controller support also on PC and Mac already, so that it's also playable on the Steam Deck, because I think it's a game that's very nice to play like on the couch probably, because it's chill. I mean, it's scary, but it's chill. So why not also the PS and the Xbox? It all depends on the kind of deals we get.
Is it so scary that I have to be careful to not have a heart attack because of scared jumps?
No.
No, I think I always say that Lovecraft is like is a very easy thing to get into horror with, because Lovecraft is not like, jump scares and it's like so super creepy that you're gonna have nightmares afterwards. But it's still a bit eerie and weird. I mean, the genre is called weird fiction. I think that says a lot about the genre itself.
Awesome. So thanks for the information and good luck for the game, and enjoy your last day at Gamescom, right? And hopefully you have a good trip to Switzerland then.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.